So this is Troy. And Troy is a really, really stunning British blue short-haired cat. Now he's come to us today. His coat is very dense, goes with the breed, but he feels very, just thick, and it's all full of dead hair. He just needs a really good groom through, and he is a little overweight. So I think what's happening is, if Steve just homes in there, on the back legs here, both hips, he's actually matting. So these are mats formed here. It could be a case of he can't quite reach to groom himself, so he does need his mum and dad now to help him. They are trying to do something under the vest to get some weight off him, because he's only 2. He is a house cat, and of course it's difficult, you know. Outdoor cats have got the advantage because they've got the exercise outdoors. He does need to be stimulated to start exercising and to try and get some weight off, but it all comes down to the food intake as well. And I know it's very difficult because there's another cat at home and somebody pinches all the food, don't they? Beautiful. So I know it's difficult because I'm going through this with my dad's cats. He's got 2 boys at the moment who, one is having to go on a strict diet because the vet has come back saying he could end up diabetic, and we're having to watch him as well. So you don't want your cat getting to the point where you're going to have to go onto medication because you've let them get like this, because you're the one who's overfeeding or not getting them exercised. So back to Troy. So we're going to start now with the molting comb. So I've done his claws already, it's very good for those, and then we're just starting off with the molting comb here. So you should be able to get the comb through, and I can't, he's jammed, so we're going to just do, oh dear, little section at a time. Let's just put him into me. Come over to me, babes. That's better, because I can't lean over there. That's better. So again, even with the short hairs, pull the hair away and come in right at the root. And once you're happy that there's nothing stopping that comb, there is a little bit of resistance there. Good boy. Good boy. So you can see what's just come off from that little bit. Yes, good lad. Good boy. And the more he is handled and groomed, the less objections he'll make to this. Because you need help, baby. You can't do this on your own now. So he's only 2, as I said, so. But you see that is now starting to go through that nicely. So that's that little section I'm happy with. And you see that's just off that one little comb's width here, which is not even the thickest part of his body, he's thicker down the back. So I'm just going to treat him with a little bit of the oatmeal as well. Good boy. Just so I can just get a little bit of conditioner through his coat. He is very much on the dry side, which comes down to the grooming. He needs to get his oils coming through this coat, make him feel a bit silkier, like a pussycat should. Hey? Good boy. Right, and then we'll carry on to the next little section. And we just repeat again, don't we? Good boy. Yeah. Okay, babes. because he just doesn't want to sit still on the table. There's far better things he could be doing, isn't there? Yes, I know. So what I would be saying to Mum and Dad at this stage is he just needs to be handled a bit more regularly with the grooming side of things. So I would sort of set up a grooming station area, and every time he goes to that station, it's so he knows that's where he's going to be groomed. It's not somewhere to play, it's where it's serious. It's grooming time. And he stays there while Mum and Dad go through with the comb, and then he'll get rewarded with the Zoom groom. So they can do a little bit with the comb, even split him into a quarter. So do a quarter of him and then reward him with the Zoom groom. So obviously I'm not rewarding with food, doesn't need it. So the reward comes with this, which he hasn't got a problem with this brush whatsoever, have you? Are you quite enjoying that? Yeah, see. So then what he'll get used to is, okay, I'll put up with the comb for a bit, because then I'm going to get this purple Zoom groom and see what's come off him. Yeah, is that nice, Troy? Yes, see. And of course, what will happen then, because you'll be able to groom him with the comb a bit more, there won't be any mats forming. Good boy. Yeah. Okay, baby cakes. Yeah, Bubba. And we've got to get all these knotties out of here, haven't we? All this thick coat. We have. So you can see what's coming out of it. Come on back there, baby. So this is where Troy's mats are. I've done the other side, that was the worst side actually. And this side again, some of these just pull out with your finger. You have to ignore what he's doing with the meowing, because it's not hurting. And I'm just going in with the edge of the comb there. And then once you've loosened them, you can pull them away. Oh dear. Oh dear, you're just not used to having to stay here and be groomed, are you? Hey? Put your tay that way. Good boy. Good boy. That's a good boy. So it's all about having the right tools. So the molten comb is going under there. And look at that. That's already loose and out. Okay. And that's how you'll just literally keep going through with this comb and just teasing out and teasing out and teasing, and see how they're coming away nicely. So they're not too tight. They were tighter on his other side, but these aren't tight at all. Okay, baby. And we just tease them out. There we go. Good boy. And we'll just keep going until they're all out of there. I know, baby, but you can have your little treat in a minute. You can have the Zoom groom, can't you? You can have the Zoom groom. Yes, you can. Good boy. Come on, sit up, baby. Oh, you're a pudding. Oh, you're a pudding. That's better. Sit up for me. Good boy. So again, it's just the comb. It's just getting the comb through the coat. Getting this thickness away.
Camera's gone dark, mate. I don't know if it's...
Batteries. It'll be alright for a minute because the battery's on its way out. We haven't charged the phone up, mister, have we?
It's alright down there.
But he's almost on the end, so what I'll do, I'll finish before the phone battery dies. And just say, you know, it's just as important to groom your short-haired cats as it is your long-haired cats. Yes, I know, Troy. You tell everyone. You all need help, don't you? You all need help, all you pussycats, with brushing and looking after your coats. Yes, that's a good boy.